video won't have very long because I'm going to be doing a Christmas thing today, I believe. Um, White Elephant. So I won't be here too long, but let's send Green back out, try once more to get that elusive part that we need for this, which is a golden birch sap. It should come from there, but it's a rare item and it won't come immediately. All right, let's see what else we need. We can go claim the stuff in the mine. We have Insignia of Endurance 2, 4 of those, 15,650 gold, 71 stamina, and 10,700 hero XP potions. So that's decent. What else do we have here? We've got some quests. Clear any stages 5 times, claim that stamina potion sample. Spend 100 stamina today, claim another stamina potion sample, obtain 1 piece of gear from a gear raid, 5 auto attack chances, and sign in today and claim 5,000 gold. Pretty good. I'll take it. I think I better do the summon thing. We have here Crazy Invocation of Spirits. I think that's what I want to do. There's also Special Invocation. Yeah, let's do one of these Crazy Invocation of Spirits right here. All right. We had a room nose, 2-star goblin. Very nice. That ought to have cleared off some of the daily quests. We got Perform When Summoned. That gives us a 4-star Psychic Power Shard. Alright. What else? I think we're going to hop into the war room real quick and do the tide thing. Let's stand wave 52 there. And I'm just moving forward quickly through this because, again, I don't have very long right now before I'll have to go and start getting more things ready for the upcoming event. I don't know exactly when the Frostfall thing begins. Today is the 21st, so it should be very, very soon. Let me see here. I'll look it up. Oh, well, I actually, suppose it started already? I don't see anything. Okay, it launches tomorrow. Launches on the 22nd. And so it says it launches on 12/22, inviting players to join festive events like Winter Lodge, Frostfall Stars, Daily Sign-In, Monkey vs. Goblin to earn up to 123 total summons. Very nice. By participating in Frostfall Jamboree events, players can obtain Frostfall surprises. Players can claim exciting rewards in the Frostfall Jamboree shop, including free skins, summoning crystals, avatar, unpolished legendary soulstone, and more. Cool. Alright. So we got 30 diamonds, 30 epic skill dust, and 15 talent points for that wave. Keep just sailing through these levels for the moment. Oh, hey, Del, how you doing this morning? Oh, well, it's actually afternoon, but how are you? I didn't see your message at first. Alright, so we cleared wave 53 and we got 30 diamonds. 30 epic skill dust and 15 talent points for that. Dill says I'm doing well, having a hard time in arena though. Well, that's unfortunate. What's the holdup? Is it just they're giving you guys who are like, 3 times your battle points? You in gold 1 by chance? I gotta tell you, gold 1 is pretty dang rough right now. I've got like, I don't know, 100 and something thousand PP, and they've got people in there. It's like 500,000, 400,000. Are you serious though? You know? Alright, so we're still burning down the skeletons pretty handily here. We have these 3 different guys we can summon. And I don't know if we're ever going to get any more. I feel like maybe that's the only 3 champions we'll get. So far I haven't had any need to use them, but eventually I'm sure they'll come into play. Alright, we got 30 diamonds, 30 epic skill dust, and 15 talent points for that round there. And then we claim the loot, and we'll see what we get on the roulette wheel. Alright. 78 talent points, 12 epic skill dust, 5,000 gold, 25 stamina, and 66 rare skill dust for that. Pretty good. I like it. No complaints whatsoever. Alright, let's get out of this room. And then, what other things are important to do while I have just a little bit on here? Well, coming and claiming this rare summoning crystal from the black market seems like a good plan. And in fact, oh, you know what? I'm a fool. I need to go and check on this scroll exploration here because we need to do that. Participate in the arena 5 times during the event. Well, I guess that's what we need to do then. Gained 4 of these arena coins from defending against other players, apparently. Current challenge is AoE DPS. Sounds bad for me. AoE DPS. Well, we've got a lot of folks here. Looks like, you can see what it looks like, I suppose. Alright. What can we do here? Dill says I think it's just that by mid to late game everyone is pretty good, so there's just no easy wins. Cody says howdy, sup Dill. Dill says everyone has good heroes and good gear and nobody's making placement mistakes anymore. Dill says what's up? And Cody says, yeah, I'm not hitting Overlord this week, lol. Well, I will definitely just see what I can do about throwing some people down real fast, because again, since I don't have a long time right now, I'm just going to throw together something quick and get slaughtered in arena 5 times so that I can get that scroll exploration what is it, a scroll exploration tile uncovered. So I'm just gonna throw in a bunch of the nightmare guys, try to give bonuses to arrogance that way, and what else should I do? It would be good to have somebody comes out fast and would be helpful. You know what? She's utility. Let's throw her in. She's 5 casting. Maybe worthwhile. I don't know. It seems bad. Dill says I can't get any momentum. Plat 3 is just hoping to get bumped back down to 2. And Cody says I'm 75% into Plat 3 right now. What's actually the advantages, by the way, of leveling up in here? I haven't really done it like with that in mind. What do you get out of it? Cody says having entered an AoE arena is tough. Valara and Maza carry my AoE right now. Yeah, sounds rough. Alright, they've got their, looks like a single target guy down there. I think my plan of the moment is just use arrogance, hope for the best. That's where I'm sitting. And let's see, we'll stick her. How about we stick her right here? And maybe we can build something around that. We'll see. More rewards. I haven't really, I guess I haven't really paid enough attention to what the rewards are, even though I'm reading them a lot and you would think I would. I don't know. I guess I haven't. Alright, so game plan so far is working. Looks like we got this round. Of course, I think he was lower BP guy. I'm not sure. Yeah, he was. So that was a little bit of an advantage, or a lot of an advantage that we had there. 3 arena coins, 8 Duel of Champions points, and 5,000 gold for that. Still, I'm going to just keep it up because I, again, don't have a long time to be in, and so I've got to try to just blow through it as quickly as possible, really. So let's do Martin next. Martin with 290-something thousand BP. The problem is here, I don't think that I can stop the incoming group because there are 3 of them. I believe that arrogance can't burn through that heavy of or that high of BP very quickly enough to get them down to 2 and stop them. So I'm wondering if I should just try to put out maybe Baron to block them, then get arrogance in behind him, possibly. With this go here. Now where's there's her, okay. They're probably gonna hit pretty hard. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Still says you have to finish plat 3 or higher to farm Apex coins. Apex coins to get Lady Alexandra. That's the only way to get her. And you have to be Overlord or higher to buy her from the shop. Cody says, yeah, what Dill said, lol. By the way, how was Santa? Oh, that was a fun thing, yeah. The whole experience there was good. I think that everybody had fun. Kids had a good time, you know. It's good stuff. Good stuff all around. Oh, I tell you what. Oh, Baron failed me once again. He's really good at failing me, and he did it again. I swear, this guy. He let the bug through. Oh no, I don't know about him. It's rough. On the plus side. Nope, there's no plus side. There was a plus side whereby all of those ants got through. Plus side is now gone. I may as well start arrogance down. I got a little more DPS out there. Now it's just a disaster all the way around. This is what losing looks like. Alright, yeah. Not that surprising, honestly. At this point, because we have to stick arrogance so far back just to hit that guy, man, you know what? Forget it. It's alright. We're gonna throw him up here and not worry about that ant. We're dead anyway. May as well try to kill some of these ants first. It's not even gonna be able to kill any. It's a sad day. Nothing. Just total loss. Destruction. Cody says, good to hear. He just sadly doesn't have 4th block. Yeah, he doesn't, and he has no. Yeah, it's rough. Until you get an artifact that gives you 1 more block. I didn't know there were such artifacts. That's pretty good. Definitely need more blocks. Arena coins, we got 3 of those. 4 Duel of Champions points. It's okay. It was we're just throwing our face to the wall right now anyway, because honestly, these guys are all much higher BP, and we're not actually going to be able to do anything to them. We got a plan though. The plan plan is I'm not going to do anything with wild this time, and I'm just going to see if I can slow them down. I think that's kind of my thought of the moment. Now, how can I slow these guys down most successfully in the hopes that the creatures get through their defenses on round one? Because realistically, I cannot defeat these guys faster than they can. That's a guarantee. Stage monster BP is 340,000. It's too high. So what if we grab some defenders and maybe they don't instantly die and we get a healer. Now we don't need healer plus utility. We just need straight up single target healer for this. This is the try to die slower challenge. And the hope is that their guys, oops, I missed somebody here. That their guys can't kill every one of them on the way through, and they're not building a blockade at the bottom. That's all I've got going for me. Let me see. Is there any other? You know what? Yeah, that's what I'm missing is Camille. That's the wrong button. Here we go. That's the one. So Camille in there, and then and that's the game plan. Block the guys. Try to live longer. Cody says, yeah, them teams are tough for you. It'll probably be the wall and arena and try to get it teams. Yeah, that's it. And it's we're not gonna go. Eventually I will lose this the gold status, that tier, and be relegated to the next tier down, and that's fine. For now, let's just how's about okay. We just need to block them off for a minute here, and let's see if we put them starting here around. Okay, I think my better blocker for this is going to be Rex. Maybe start with him. How many can he block though? It's going to be a problem. I don't know. Oh, good. I faced him the wrong way too. Amazing. Ooh, it doesn't matter. Irrelevant. They were able to burn them down in no time flat, and close your guys. Let's just oh well. You can only do what you can do, and unfortunately that's not much. So. I wonder if I have anybody who can block for though. Okay. I have to see if there's any way to find that out, because I don't know how to tell how many they can block. I've seen it before, but I don't know where. Alright, we got 3 arena coins, 4 dual champions points. Alright. Let's see here. Dill says, just wait until you're losing to teams with 100k BP less than you. Oh no. Oh no. But that's okay, because you know there's a trick to that. Just using the one guy. It's a neat trick. I like it. As the defender, as the attacker, that trick doesn't work. But as the defender, it's a good thing. It's cool. All right. I was gonna come back over here and see if I could look at the defenders, and I know there's some way to see how many they can block. I'm not sure where. Maybe it's here. Yes, block 3. Okay, I see it. Alright, good. All I want is somebody who can block 4. They can be garbage. I don't care. I just need them to block more people. Is there such a guy who can do 4? So I need him out front. If there is. I think I already checked that guy. Let's check on her. Can you block 4? Nope, still 3. Anybody? Bueller? 3 and 3. Sad times, guys. Sad times. Well, how about a fighter? Can they do anything fun? Block 2. Alright. Alright, there's another possibility here. We had 2 cheap ones who could each block 2. That would work as well. If they come out quickly. Or maybe, okay, Dalen can block 2. And then the other 2 would get through, of course, and they'll kill her really quickly. The goal is, will she survive long enough to be able to get anyone else out before they get to the base and start attacking the base? That's the question. If the guys on the other side can kill the creatures, all of them, before they get to the base consistently, then we're still going to lose regardless. It's just a matter of trying to delay at the inevitable. There's another possibility where we just throw slows on them and try to have them get there a little less quickly. But, I don't know. Oh, goodness. I'm missing some commentary here. Dill said, oh, that grinds my gears a little, especially when they just clobber me. It doesn't bother me. Cody says tomorrow the Christmas event starts. Can't wait. You probably have to get the artificial for 4. So board says Wednesday's the big day. You ready? Right. I was definitely thinking Frostfall stuff starts tomorrow, but I think what you're talking about is the all of the pools in the world, right? Dale says I get emotional watching other people playing this game. I can only handle watching my own team lose so many times. Bill says he's ready. Cody has over 300 clues, or will have over 300 clues by the time the banners drop. Blues, blue guys, or are we talking about the rare summoning crystals? I'm assuming you're talking about the rare summoning crystals. And probably 8 to 9k gems. Surfboard says I just got to make sure to only use 210 summons for next week, the rest on New Year's. And Cody says I love weekly reset. Okay, summons, cool. Alright, now, what I have discovered is that pretty much everyone can block 2 if they're a defender, 3 if they're a fighter, and there's no variance on that, unfortunately. Okay, so what's the goal then here? What do we do? What can we do to try to slow down the incoming traffic? I think what if we sort by cost? What do we have that's cheap to put out? And won't instantly die like this girl would. Okay, we have this one, Narvi. Narvi costs 10. Well, alright. Narvi's going to die pretty quickly. She's level 30. Could we perhaps put up Narvi, who can block 3, with Dalen behind her? Would she hit? Would she last a hit? I don't know that she would last a hit, honestly. It may be just a one-hit kill. I don't know. Seems like something fun to try. I mean, it really doesn't matter. We're dead anyway. So, we could throw some gear on her. Again, the goal would be simply to slow down the onslaught. Not to defeat the enemies. We can't do that. That's impossible. We have a full learning that. But to slow down the incomers. Let's look real quick over here. Hey, look at that. Another rare summoning crystal. Grab that. Cool. Recommend you all do that. Check your black market guy. Grab you some cheap crystals. Alright, now let's go back over to the arena and lose some more. It'll be fun. We'll love it. Alright, so we've lost against most of them. let's see what's next. Looks like we can do 417,000 guy over here. How's about that? All right. Let's take off anybody who makes sense and throw in the ones that kind of don't. So we have her, and then the other cheapo girl. Who was she? She was that girl with the backpack who gives inspiration. And I don't know if she really has a backpack. She has something on her back. Doing her. Okay. Now, again, the goal is not to win. It's simply to slow those guys down for a second. Will it help? Who knows? Probably not. One way to find out. Alright, so let's see. 3 more. Let's do Rex, Livian, and Baron. Why not? Yeah, that's danger. I would say so, for sure. 65,298 against 417,632. I mean, that's bound to go well, right? There's another possibility here where we just throw slows on them, right? So we just stick Mari out and the blue goblin, and I think somebody else did some steady tap stuff. Now I think what we want to do. Want is a strong word. But I think what we might do is put her here. Well, okay. It's actually not imperative that we keep them away for a long time. Or that we keep them far away. We just want to have enough time, hopefully, to get blocker number 2 out before they get here. At that point, if they're not just killed in one hit, then we have successfully slowed the onslaught. And if they can, if they can live 2 hits, that'd be excellent. They are. They're living more than 2 hits. Unfortunately, not long enough for the other girl to be able to come off the can't think of who I'm talking about, but that's okay. One of the fighters. It's okay though, because they killed the ants. And the thing is that if they killed the ants, that would have to be the way. Slowing it down is of no consequence. I can throw some more people on. It's irrelevant, but may as well. They can't actually damage the ants. So technically, they're hitting them, but realistically, they're doing nothing. And the reality is that none of my characters can do damage to, monsters that have 400,000 BP. So, it is what it is. Let's see there. Dell says he's hoping to get lucky from the ancient banner. Got plenty of gems from the other one. Most fighters block half. 1 to 2. Sorry. Most fighters block 1 to 2. Most defenders block 3 to 4. Looks like all of my fighters block 2, and all of my defenders block 3 at the moment. I was hoping for 4, but I don't have anybody who blocks 4, as it turns out. Sir Board says the Christmas event goes slightly beyond New Year's, meaning there could be an OP hero as a banner. Dale says true. Cody says, yeah, I can't wait for people to start complaining. That there's most OP banners after these, more OP banners after these. Why anybody would be complaining? Oops. By the way, sir, board, did you see the piece of gear? Very good. Okay. Now, arena coins, we got 3 of those, and dual championship points, 4 of those. Alright, cool. Back to this moment of chunking things at fun, exciting 458,589 BP monsters. It just seems like a blast overall. Alright, so to be fair, the guys did take a couple of hits before they died. they weren't able to stop them, but they were able to slow them. They weren't able to stay out long enough for Dalen's ability to go off and be able to bring out more people. I don't think. Didn't see that happen. So, what can I do to make this more effective? What if I could put Maureen, or Mari rather, she'll slow him down. The other people who can slow is the Goblin. Who else do I have who slows people? I'm not really sure. Somebody snares, but I don't remember who, and I don't think it was my guy. I think it was somebody else's. Alright. So we've got those two. They definitely do it. Does anyone else? I'm uncertain. I don't know much about these guys down here. Alright, so we can only put out people who are low cost, really, because the fact of the matter is, they're gonna die pretty quickly. So, do I have anybody? I wonder if there's a way to filter out, like, I guess what we would want, really, is mostly defenders. And I suppose we could put the healer. I don't think it'll matter at the end of the day. We need somebody beyond level 1. And ideally at the lowest cost to put out is 5. Yeah. I suppose her she costs too much. But we might could put her and her out together to survive for a second. It's really I don't know. There's not much hope for it really. How much does she cost? She costs 18. He costs 17. It really doesn't matter. Neither of them will survive from you. Or it's not even that. They'll just let the thing go by. So we'd have to have 2 people who could come out quickly. Don't really see it happening, unfortunately. The Blue Goblin will slow him down. You can throw him out first. But if I do that, then one of the ants is going to get by. But you can only do like him plus whatever this girl at first, this lord's name is. If we did it that way, I don't think it would be sufficient. I could put him early, Mari a little further on, slow him down some more when that wears off, and then maybe, I don't know. It's a terrible thing we've got here. But I'll try putting on the lower quality slow first. So we'll throw him not there. That's not where I want him. I want him right here. And then we can put Mari down at the bottom. Try to slow him down. It's as mentioned, it's truthfully not gonna make too much of a difference, really. I don't think, unless somehow they were to let them all go by. But as you can see, it's actually irrelevant what I do. But we'll try to at least do a decent placement for what we've got. See how it goes. So what we found is that we could put both of those guys out, and it does slow them down slightly. Ultimately, it doesn't matter, but it's something to make note of for later. did not even have time quite to get out the defender. So could have put out the healer. Would have been a pointless endeavor, but it could have. Let's see here. Dill says, oh wait, here we go. Um, Cody says because they wouldn't have the bolts. Well, right, because they're gonna blow them all on the other thing and don't plan for the future. All right, we got 3 arena coins and 4 Duel of Champions points. Dale says there's always some people complaining. That's right. You know, you can please all of the people some of the time. Some of the people all of the time, but you can't please all of the people all of the time. Cody says people are already complaining about the 2 ancient banners we have so close together. They got a New Lord and Valara or Ingrid and new OP tank. Probably going with Ingrid and new tank and eating Ingrid bad and the tank looks OP. Dale says I'm all in for Valara, but I'm fresh off pity, so I could get nothing. Cody says, yeah, I'll up to RNG on the ancients unless you're close to Lord Pity. Lord Pity. Dale says, I've usually had really good luck with the ancients though. And Cody says, I'm glad I have Valara. Alright, cool. Alright, so I did go through all of these. Does that mean I'm... Yes, alright, excellent. I've done my 5 fights. Excellent. Go to the quests. We made a purchase in the black market, so we finally claimed these 10,000 gold. Participated in the arena one time, so we claimed those auto fight chances. Claimed the Tide Onslaught reward one time, so we get the stamina potion sample, and we leveled up heroes. We didn't level up heroes, actually. Forgot. It was not today. Okay, let's see. Let's go to events. Let's go to Scroll Exploration, where we can claim this lovely 2 huge stamina potion reward. Looks like zombie invasion has begun. And we've got Brave Conquest over here that has also begun. Earn points by looting gear pieces and meteorites from from gear raid and artifact material raid. Then we have Duel of Champions where we have this 4-star psychic power to claim. Now if we can get 10 more points here, actually we can claim this rare summoning crystal. That seems like a good way to go. I think I only have to lose a few more for that. Looks like 3 more losses will get me there. So if I can do that later, I don't know if there's a way that I can get more arena points or arena permits between now and then. That would be cool. We'll see. 2 insignia melee attacks, 950 gold, 4 stamina, and 850 XP potions. You know, there is a market over here. I don't know if they sell any arena permits, but, you know, possibly. Who knows? Arena shop. But I don't see any arena permits for sale, so that's too bad. There's auto fights, rare crystals, XP bonuses. So one of you told me to get these huge stamina potions when they're available, so I'll take you up on that. Cody says, if Kip pulls Valara, I'm flip in a good way. Dill says, yeah, Valara or Ingrid on a newer account would be freaking sick. Well, you know what? I hope that happens for you guys' sake. I have no idea what it does, but there you go. There are supplies I found when you're away. 1,200 gold. Woohoo! That's great, Hyperion. Good job. At level 69, you got me some coins. That's all that matters. Alright, let's upgrade this Dragon's Shelter. Looks like I had those sitting there waiting. Puts me at level 70. Let's see what the next thing we got going on this is. Events. And it'll be level 80. Enhances the quality of resources discovered by Hyperion through daily ventures. And it looks like it will increase the XP. It's this whole obtain a 1-day bonus. Increases hero XP and hero XP potions gained in battle by 100%. And 50 diamonds. That's kind of cool. Something I might want to try to do, but let's go claim some stuff real fast. We got unlimited offers to claim here. Daily luck, hanging out. 20 diamonds, 40,000 gold, and 100 stamina for that. We've got W Gold Shop. Claim this, and we get 30 stamina there. And the regular bundle, we've got this free daily free offer, which is 30 more stamina. Very nice. not in dire need of the stamina right now, but maybe I'll throw some of it into some auto attacks here in a little bit. Okay, we have idle rewards going, and it looks like we can claim most, but not all of them if we wanted to. I think I'll go ahead and wait, and maybe I'll claim that if I get a chance to get in later. Don't know if that'll happen or not. Let's go to quests. Obtain a daily chest from Hyperion with 10,000 gold to down. Get off of here. And how's about we do the friendship points real quick? Put something good on that. And then we got some progress on a couple of things. We can claim this, get friendships points one time. And then we can claim the 30 damage real quick. Clear a faction trial, that shouldn't be an issue. I have no idea what the thing is. Northerners? I have no idea who we have. Or how to do this map. Alright, we have one place to block. They're incoming with 2. They've got Crimson Oozes. Formed by emerging Scarlet Oozes, these monsters have exceptional vitality and defensive capabilities. They're wearing common armor, melee. Alright. Immolator, light armor, ranged. Infernal Invocation. The Immolator casts fire magic, engulfing all monsters on the battlefield in flames and inflicting damage on surrounding enemies. Only by eliminating the Immolator can flames wrapping up monsters be removed. Heathens that worship the fire and see immolation as the most sacred ritual. They are cloaked in unholy flame, demented, doomed, brutal, hinged, and their myths. Alright, now, who do we actually have? Oh, well, there you go. That's not gonna go well at all, I fear. We've got that chick there, who's a defender. We don't know who she is, but she's gonna surely hold the fort down while Mari slows them to death with ice. It's gonna be a rough one, guys. I really don't have a lot of faith in this, but let's go for it. Why not? Give it a shot. Cody says, yeah, I always get the stamina potion. Yeah, I know that's what I've been hearing. Okay. Now, it's not beautiful, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to stick her here, and the goal is to just start hitting them as soon as possible, which is working. I mean, so far so good. That's it. That's what I've got. After that, I'm going to throw this girl, her name might be throw her down. Yes, Dagnan. Haha. Dagnan. Alright. We got Dagnan and Mari. They're gonna deal with this. No problem. Dill says if you've got enough summons to do the limited banner, you should actually be getting 2 new legendaries because you've got a little bit of pity built up. Well, I think I'm supposed to wait on the, destroy the immolator to stop the flames? Oh no. I guess we're gonna have to just survive the flames for the moment or something. I have no way to destroy the immolator. Oh, there it comes. Okay, good. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be kind of saving up for the Christmas event right now. I have no idea what my current pity status is. I've gotten 2 legendaries so far, if that helps with the information you know. One of them was arrogance and one of them was an eye. Alright, we got 10 spirit insignia 1s and 30 XP potions. Okay, just for fun, 104,902 damage. Alright, cool. Complete that. We'll go back to the Pantheon and apply those benefits, which looks like we're going to get plus 1.25% HP bonus, 2.5% healing effect, and that's all we can do for the moment. So, let's see here. Go back. Try stage 2. Dill says you'll hit pity on the way to 200 and then get the guaranteed at 200. Right. Okay, cool. Let's have a look and make sure this is the same. It is. So we're going to try this same strategy, if you want to call it that. We're going to go with it. Might have to do something about damage. She's a little rough over there. But for now, this is the game plan. Dill says as long as you're 1 into pity, you will hit. I don't know. You mean at the Christmas thing, or? Isn't it like your chances of getting the guys go up, and then if you hit two, like at like 175, then your chances are increased very much, and then if you hit 200, then you're guaranteed. Or is that another thing that I'm thinking of? I'm gonna put this on double time. But you know what? Yeah, we'll slow it down for a second, just because I may want to hit the freeze button here in a minute, depending on how far they make it through. Fortunately, in spite of being low DPS compared to my other guys, Mari does do some DPS in addition to her utility. So we actually only have 10 people to kill here. It's not too bad. I may not even need to worry about it for now. What does hers do? Stops attacking for 20 seconds, increases HP by 20%, physical damage reduction by 20%, and restores 5% max hit points per second. Well, that would be really good if we had some DPS going on it. Unfortunately, that's not really the case. So I better freeze him. Okay, so Dale says yes. Alright, that's what I thought. We got 14 more of these Spirit Insignia ones and 30 XP potions. Okay, let's go back to the Pantheon and apply these benefits here from upgrading. And that increase, it's not especially helpful in the current faction trial because we're getting HP bonus and healing effect. The HP bonus is somewhat helpful. The healing effect is obviously not helpful at all due to the fact we have no healers, so in this faction. But that's okay. Let's see if we can do this one. If we can, great. If we can't, no big deal. They're now vastly out leveling us as far as BP goes. Just as a comparison, that was like 48,000. If we went here, it would be, they were at 35,000. So it's gone up significantly since the last attempt to. Not gonna be great. Cody says, yeah, I'd watch a video on pity manipulation for limited banners. You basically, if you're fresh off pity, you pull to like 170 on the limited banner, hopefully not hitting within the 170, then swap banners to the other 20 times rate up. That would be the way to do it. Yeah, that would be the that would be the way to go on that. To maximize your return as much as possible, you would want to save up a ton of the summoning pistols, the rare ones, and then you could switch after you get very close to pity, and that way you don't waste them on the other one. Swap banners to the other 20 times right up, then hit a legendary, then swap back. Yeah, that's what I would say. It would make the most sense, really. You usually end up hitting 80 pulls into trying to pity. Well, that's actually really good though, Cody. I mean, if you're hitting a legendary within 80 summons, that's really good. Indicates you're pretty lucky, you know. Alright, let's see. We have... Okay, let's give this another try. Probably not gonna do great. But hey, why not? Yeah, I know it's rough. I know I haven't working hero slots and they're under all this. It's terrible. I get it, game, I get it. Just a fool who continues anyway. That's how it be. Cody says it's good, yeah, but not for what I'm trying to do. Right, sure, but still, it's a good thing. Overall, it's a positive. Okay, now I can put her here. It doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I may as well put her here, and then she'll still be not in the range of that, but I think she's still going to be in the range of the circle freeze if I stick her here. So we'll play this a little smarter this time than previously, for what it's worth. Okay, let's slow that back down. Just in case I need to do some freezing. So far, so good. 5 more to go here. I can wait for just a moment. Maybe now. Nope. Too late. Was not able to wait for just a moment. Sad times. Losing. Let's restart. Alright. So. Alright, there's another way to try this. Putting them together. Is it a good way? I don't know. We could give it a go. Let's see what happens. Put them like this. And just try to freeze them while they're fighting Dagna. I don't think it's a good idea, but maybe, maybe it works. We'll see. Give it a try. Maybe, would it help to put it back here? Give it a try. How far ahead does she have? She hits 1 spot ahead. I don't think this was, we'll see. Doesn't feel good. I think the biggest problem with this, well, on the plus side, it'll split the hits between the fighter, or the defender rather, Dagna and Mari. And that may make Mari live a little bit longer. I'm not sure. I'm not feeling super confident about it. He dies, then Dagna goes. Yeah, it doesn't work. Alright, let's restart. What if... How can Dagna hold up by herself? Can we... that won't work at all. That's just instant death, I'm pretty sure. They're going to pile up and win. So, what if... what if we put her here again? We try this whole process. You know what? We're going to restart because I want to start her out. And then let's kind of going okay up until the swarm of them come out in the next area. And actually, all that needs to happen is either Mari does just slightly more DPS than she did that first time, or I time the ultimates a little bit better. I think that would have helped because I need to not get quite so many hits in on Mari. So, not sure. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, speed it up a little bit. And then stop it. And I think as soon as the her timer goes down, we can probably go ahead and lay in the freeze thing. Okay, that worked. The question is, do we have enough time to be able to freeze again before the next boss lady comes up? And I'm not sure of it. We did prevent Mari from taking a little bit of damage that she otherwise would have taken, but I don't know if it's sufficient. As you can see, she's going down fast with those hits, and I don't think, yeah, no bueno. Can do that. That kept her alive for seconds longer. But losing is losing. And let's restart. It doesn't work. I have to hold off for that last one with the freeze. It's the only possible way to do this, I think. And that's a maybe. I'm not sure. There might be a better method overall than what I'm doing. But if there is, I'm not seeing it. Let's see. Sir Board says you should learn how to pity manipulate. You might have enough summons for it. Cody says, by the way, Dill, try not to do your clan boss's dailies tomorrow until you join us. I'm gonna have to hit the leader up tomorrow. That makes sense. I should have put her out already. Failed already. It's a shame. It's okay. I think it won't really matter too much because I'm gonna save that ultimate until we get boss number 2. It may not be the right decision, but I think it is. Wait for boss 2 to, her timer to go off, and she'll start to move, and then I can do the ultimate with Mari. We'll see. Might work, might not. It's like, I wish I could direct them who to hit. Hit the girl who's gonna kill you. How's about that? Let's give that a... And this is where the bads happen. So we're gonna get the boss lady. She's gonna come out. Her timer's gonna go down. And when it does, we need to pretty quickly start in on this freeze, or else she dies like that. I was a little too slow. Okay, let's retry. We'll have to do it. I felt like it was wrong to do it immediately when the timer went out before she started moving. I wanted her to start moving first, even though I said to do it when the timer went off. Then I didn't do it. So this time I'm gonna try to do better, and I think I actually may put Dagna a little bit closer to the enemies to try to draw their fire as opposed to them hitting Mari. She can take more damage. I mean, and it doesn't matter, honestly, if she does. If Mari doesn't kill them on the way, I lose. It doesn't matter if she's blocking the portal. what's going to matter the most is if she takes some of those hits off of Mari just by being in range. So that's what we're going to give a shot to, and we're going to find out if that works or not. If it does, great. If it doesn't, maybe I try again, maybe I don't. It depends on how bad I do it this time. So I think it is going to attract some attention from the little fire guys to have her where she's at them. So that's a good thing. This is going to be boss number 1. So we don't want to use the freeze on this. Cody says, I'd love to start my own clan, but dang, that's a lot of recruiting players that can do what the clan and already does. Right? Alright, this is where I end up dying. So we're gonna try to not die this time. See if I can manage it. It's a difficult thing because I don't want to hit the freeze right now, but I'm doing it anyway. Can we freeze her? Perhaps. Okay. That did something. She's gonna die now, I suppose, but I did get some hits off first. It worked. Alright, great. Great. Dill says, yeah, just trying to keep active players is hard. So many people quit gacha games. Sir Board says, not to mention all the weekly shop rewards you miss until you get to command the proper level. Ah, that I'm sure we are missing out on. That's okay. Cody says, yeah, exactly, Sir Board. Alright, now, I'm very pleased with that victory. So, okay, we got 16 of the Spirit Insignia ones and 30 of the XP potions. That's probably as high as I can go on this, I'm afraid. Unless I go and try to put a little work into those guys, I don't see any way that they can do stage 4. Stage 3 was tight. Alright, and now let's upgrade a few times. Again, that won't really help the situation with this particular faction trial. I can go see about what can I do for these guys to make them a little bit better, a little bit more viable for this faction raid. Let's sort by faction. Northerners, I don't know what they look like. Maybe it's this one. No, that's not it. Try again. That's Mari. That's it. Alright. So the weird part is I sort by faction on here. And I see more people. Why is that? I don't understand. Why are these guys not available on the faction trial? Hold on. Am I limiting myself accidentally in some way? I gotta go back over here and look into this for a second. Go here. Now, why am I not able to put more guys in? Is there a filter on? I mean, no, not other than the one they impose. So why don't they show up? Only heroes from the North Throne faction can be deployed. Only one Lord hero can be activated. And their Lord skill will affect all heroes. How weird. How weird. So I have more guys. Okay, this is the thing with the little crown. It's the North Throne. It's the one with Mari. Maybe it's the wrong one. Let's go back to this. The North Throne, right? That's what this is? Okay. Did I have something else clicked before, perhaps? I don't understand. Okay. Oh, let's see. Cody says, I like having a mix of levels in the clan as long as the higher levels put in work. And Dill says they're different factions, but the symbols look really similar. Yeah, and I guess, I mean, Mari and both of them, or am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Okay. In that case, let's head back over here. Could do a random upgrade. It looks like it's not the worst idea, possibly, but I might have some other people I want to do it on with that. So let's go over to her with lots and lots of these guys, so we can use these ravens to upgrade her, I think. I think we have enough that I'm not really concerned about using a few of them to make her a little better. Not that it's going to actually matter a great deal, I don't think, because she's really not the one that we're relying on. It's really Mari. Um, she's the one we would have to rely on here. Can't start her up, and since we can't start her up, we can't promote her. Our gear is apparently as good as it's going to get according to Quick Equip anyway, which is questionable, but how about the artifact? Does she have one? Increases damage dealt by 5%, eliminating enemy grants an extra damage increase of 5%, lasting for 5 seconds. That seems fine. Alright, so random upgrade a skill if we want to. Let's see what we have here, and if I want to do that. Let's go by rarity, and then see if anybody else has this that I would rather use it on, which almost certainly they do, such as Phelan, definitely. Yeah, I would just vastly rather do it to Phelan, I think, than to her. It's going to increase the DPS. It's going to matter more against that dragon at the end. Brienne also could use it. The only thing that'll change on her is just the damage of each arrow, plus 10 attack. That's good. I actually should have been using her in the AoE thing. And then, of course, there's Ain over here. Damage plus 10%, skill plus minus 100% for that. I think it's a hard choice for me. There's also Wrath and stuff. Let's see. Del says the Nightmare and Eternal are like that too, easy to mix up with plants. Infernal. Sir Board says some of the old Infernal heroes have Nightmare logos on their body. Oh gosh. That's crazy. Dill says, yeah, it's on Twin Fiend's staff. Sir Board says, for example, Pyros has a gigantic eye on him. Man, just to be a little bit more confusing. Oh my goodness. Here I am struggling already. Okay, I think out of the options here, which one do I want to put into right now? I like the poison, it's nice. But she's more of an AoE, and I think I need to concentrate on possibly the single target a little bit more. Let's try. This is actually AoE as well. It's a tough deal, really. Baron's rough. Cody says Wrath's always nice to max. Yeah. Wrath is good. I'm kind of halfway thinking about the dragon, because he's the one that I actually have trouble with. The campaign is not really an issue. The faction thing is pretty cool and it's difficult, but I don't know that I want to lay a lot into that. As far as resources go, because I just don't have very many resources to expend. I actually feel like I want to give it to Aim, because of the guys available. Well, I don't know. Ain, Brienne, or Phelan. Because those are the higher DPS guys. out of these, they're the ones that'll make the most difference on the dragon. Surfboard says downside of Wrath is once you get Legendary Nightmares, you won't even place Wrath just for his Lord bonus. Yeah, the Lord bonus of Wrath is good. That's actually what I've been placing him for a lot of the time. Dill says Brennan's one of my favorites. So, and you know what? I hope he gets better. That's all I can say. And I know you guys like him. He's probably great. But where he's at right now, he just dies. That's what he does. He goes out and then he dies. Um, I don't know. It's just not as defensive as I want him to be. I want him to be tankier, you know? Like, I get that he can do the whole fight through death thing at some, like he dies and he can continue, but I don't know. It's, it's not great because he's not there yet. Wherever he's supposed to be, that's not where he's at. Cody says that's easier said than done. Yeah. I'm referring to getting a legendary lord, yeah. Surfboard says even regular nightmare legendary, she already has arrogance. Yes. Arrogance is great. He's not a lord, but he's great. Alright. I think we're gonna go ahead and do yeah, it's a tough call, honestly, for me. I think as far as the DPS goes, on a single target, see on her DPS is okay. Well, it says 10% per arrow, so that would include the one that's hitting the dragon. I feel like failing. I'm gonna do failing. I don't know how many I'll be able to do, but I can do at least one of these. Hits of damage plus 1%. So let's do another one. And then we'll see what we have, if anything left. I'm probably going to have to go in a moment. It is about that time. Surfboard says I would say Mari. There are benefits to Mari, but if I'm thinking of the dragon, which is what I'm currently thinking of, Mari is not good against the dragon, comparatively. Adriel is amazing, Surfboard. Yeah, I mean, Adriel is just awesome. I don't have her. It's like everybody has her, but I don't have her. She's very good. I've seen her in action. I would like to have her, but it is what it is. All right. Well, that's what I can do for that, I suppose. Is there anybody that I can level up? Because I saw that I need to level somebody up 3 times for something or other. I could do some of these people down here, I suppose. They can be leveled up easily. I think there's 3 times I needed to level, so 1, 2, 3. There we go. Leveled up 3 times. That is for the daily. Alright, we'll claim this for a small stamina potion sample. Cool. Oh, clear fraction trial on any difficulty level 1 time. So that's done. We got the 10,000 gold from that. Anything else of note at the moment? Not really. We can claim the idle reward real fast. Gives us 2 arena permits, 2 insignia of marksman 2s, 6,000 gold, 180 stamina, a couple of green guys and a couple of gray guys. Alright, so we'll finish that off, and then on the one hand I almost want to do an arena. On the other hand, I need to go, and the reason I want to is because I can get that next reward off of that board, but not right now, I suppose. Seems like maybe I need to get off and get things ready for this event. So it was a pleasure streaming with all of you, and always good to chat with you. I like hearing you guys' advice because it definitely does have an influence on things. Playing the gold real quick. If you are not following me yet, be sure to follow me and turn on notifications so that you can see when I go live. Hopefully, I'll see you all next time. Hopefully later today, but if not today, then tomorrow. See you all later. Have a good day.